I'm going to show you fundamentally why being a minority and being conservative is a futile endeavor. A Black Hawk military helicopter collided with a passenger airline over Washington, D.C. There were no survivors, and we don't really know exactly what caused the crash yet. But Trump and his sorry-ass lackeys know exactly what happened, and they're making it abundantly clear. In their mind, this is caused because of DEI. Sean Duffy, Pete Hegseth, and J.D. Vance all have echoed Trump's sentiment blaming DEI for this crash. The term DEI allows these people to get away. Let me explain you what the fuck is happening. A crash happened where 67 people died, and they're blaming diversity, equity, and inclusion. When asked for evidence, Donald Trump said he has common sense. What they're saying is that this crash happened because they've allowed too much diversity, equity, and inclusion. Meaning that they would like a world in which these industries have less diversity, equity, and inclusion. Which means that as a minority who is a conservative, they are saying that their world will be better if less people that look like you were in positions of power. You will sit there and defend them, and then when it comes time for you to get a job in their ideal world, they will quickly remind you how much of a minority you still are. Oh, by the way, the FAA had already been struggling with shortages. Oh, by the way, air traffic controllers were included in the Trump administration's offer to buy out all federal workers this week. Oh, by the way, 91% of pilots and flight engineers are white. Oh, by the way, Trump also said that the Democrats were promoting hiring people with disabilities because there was a page on the FAA website, the same page that existed under his administration too. Oh, by the way, you know how he responded to it? By saying, no, I changed it. He didn't fucking change it. Oh, by the way, Trump fired the fucking Aviation Security Advisory Board. They received a memo on Tuesday saying that the department is eliminating membership of all advisory committees as a part of a commitment to eliminating the misuse of resources. This committee was mandated by Congress in 1988 after a separate disaster. Oh, by the way, Trump also fired the heads of the TSA and the Coast Guard. And the same week he does all that, a military helicopter We don't know what caused this crash. But given all that, why the fuck are they trying to blame diversity for this? I know the answer, and I know it because I keep saying it. They don't fucking like us. Their ideal world is one where we're anti-DEI, right? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. So a disaster happens in a majority white industry, and because they fucking hate minorities, they find a way to utilize the tragedy to blame it on minorities, despite the fact that any person looking at this would probably immediately assign blame to the person who disbanded the fucking safety panel. But minorities aren't the best or the brightest, so we have to keep them away these industries because they can get people killed. I ask you, how are we post-racial again? Answer me that question and then we can fucking talk. I shouldn't have to keep spelling out what's right in front of you.